Good morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time you're watching this. This is your boy, Bobhumi's Mega Flare, and I'm hitting you up today with the OCG band list that majority is going to be our band list. And when July hits, because Worlds are coming up. I don't know exactly when Worlds are, but I know that Worlds are sometime in between the time of now and when the next ban list is. So only way this isn't gonna be ours is if Konami just hits us with something random in between. But let's get going with this, guys. For the limited cards, we have Artifact and Brawl Touch. I'm so happy about this. When artifacts first became a thing on Death Row, we only had Maraltok. What else did we have? Maraltok, the orange one, and I'm pretty sure the red one. So we only had three monsters. Movement wasn't even up, so you couldn't even say like in phase movement my Maraltok to blow up yours and then let me set the orange one. Um, Armageddon Knight. Uh, I'm honestly kind of confused by this because, as you can see, Mizuki ended up getting hit to two. So I was kind of like, whoa. Armageddon Knight, I was like, why? I was like, is that to hit Infernities? Is that supposed to stop like Chaos Light Sworns? Anything of the sort like that? But I don't know, maybe an OCG Armageddon Knight is a thing that's like big. It just hit me. Armageddon Knight and Shadows. That's why Armageddon Knight got hit to one. Dragon Ravine to one. Honestly, don't even know why I got banned in the first place because E-Drags were dead and they couldn't even really make use of it anymore. Dragantron the one. That's good because you know what? E-Drags are kind of like, oh hey, we can't open up with Dragantron to do this and then draw another Dragantron next turn and be like, oh hey, let me game you. Needlebug Nests one. Honestly, I don't see it being used in TCG, but in OCG, they would use something like that. Maybe they use it in Light Swarms. Maybe they use it in E-Drags. I don't know. Maybe they use it in Shadows. I don't like it in Shadows personally, but maybe they. But I mean, still at one, that's how much I would use it in Shadows. I wouldn't put it in at two or more. Semi-limited cards. Elemental Hero Bubbleman. Um, I don't know if Stratos is still in prison over there or not. I don't even think he got locked up like he did for us. He still might be limited for them. But if he is limited, I can understand. If he's banned, then that's kind of iffy. But who knows with this E-Drag deck? I mean, not E-Drag. E-Heroes structure deck that they're getting. They might be like, oh, well, they're already doing a little bit too much. Let's, kind of hit them before they even become a thing. Convolute Never Disc. I wish we had it, but it's an OCG exclusive. I've been playing Chronometry since day one on DN, and like I accidentally OTK'd someone when it happened. I just said mini guts and I said Mastery Mech and I was like swing and I was like you take that and that. I went in phase and I was like wait, you burn for mini guts. And it was like, oh, yeah, guess I'll take that. That's game. Wind Up Structure 2. Understandable. Because they got back Zen, the Curie or whatever that made the Shark Loop. I mean, not the Shark Loop, the Hunter Loop. Really, really, really ridiculous. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what that is, and I don't want to waste your guys' time trying to, read it. Chi Striker to 2. I knew Striker was gonna get hit at some point because they brought back Trish, and Trish was, Trish was the reason why Striker got hurt in the first place. Mizuki to two. Zombies are a thing. I know that. I play them. I don't play on the OCG ban list though, and I really, really should just to my personal experience, so and let you guys know how OCG is doing compared to TCG. And personally, I prefer playing OCG over TCG. Because TCG, we play everything over and over and over again. Like, if you look at what's been topping, fusions, hats, mermails, that's pretty much all. And hats is played 99% of the time because I want to know why TCG, we're like, oh, hey, hats win. Let me play hats. I'm not going to play anything else. OCG, they'd be like, they'll come over here and they'll be like, I'm playing Watts. Oh, look at that. You got gamed. Shigenatu. That was really big on me. I was like, whoa, that is a big jump. I was like, like one Shien comes out, and you're like, that's an issue. Two Shiens come out, you probably might as well just scoop because unless you're able to say dark hole, chain a third dark hole, they're just gonna be sitting there just stopping you. It was from Ophion too. I've been waiting for them to get hit, but to Ophion 2, it's not like gonna hinder them or anything. All it is Ophion, Solemn, Ophion, Black Horn. Okay, Ophion isn't an issue anymore, which means you're searching for a pandemic isn't an issue anymore. Abyss Fury 2. I would prefer that one. Just one, because banned people just be like, oh, Konami, why you gotta, like, stop mermails? But two, that's a good hit, because personally, I don't like mermails, and my issue with mermails is Abyss Sphere. Because of what mermails do, they drop their hand in order to make plays. And then once they make their plays, they're practically done. But the moment that they draw Abyss Sphere, they start off again. Chaos Sorcerer 3, I was like, whoa, that's kind of a big jump. And I was like, I don't know if Shadal's run a Chaos version or anything of the sort. They probably do because you have that light fusion and you have effect evaluators and who knows what else you have in that deck. Plex Better the 3. That was kind of random, but with Mizuki getting hit the 2, it's understandable. Cyberstein the 3. Honestly, I was confused about it at first, but then I remembered about this card. It is a new fusion. I don't know when it comes out, and I will check right now for you guys. Oh, it's a Korean. What is it? Exclusive. That's kind of random. And Primal Origins. Alrighty then. It's a fusion, level 4. It's a fairy. It's water. Attack 2000, defense 22, and the requirements are one Synchro XC monster and another Synchro XC monster, which means depending on what you're playing up against, you could just pretty much side Super Poly and just be like, hey, we're going hero style, and we're just gonna eat your stuff, and we're gonna plus off of it. But this effect says when this card is special summoned, you could target one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Its effects are negated. Also, banish it when this card leaves the field. Honestly, I can already think of plays with this. I could say instant fusion, bring back a Necroface from the grave, and just be like, let me just, in my turn, you go to, Elder God gets destroyed, Necroface gets banished. If I have Soul Absorption on the field, then that's 11,000 life points I just gained. And if I do have a macro, then that's just, or a defisher, that's just more life points I just gained. One thing with Cyberstein, you gotta pay 5 stacks with it. So you could have 5,000 life points. You just ate 3,000. And then you top deck Cyberstein and you're like, oh, that was a dead draw. Rescue Rabbit to 3. Konami really wants Dino Rabbit to come back. Dino Rabbit was one of those decks that I really, really hated. And there's only been like 3 decks that I really hated, and they've been the light scorers with the new support, E-Drags when they were at 3 and you couldn't do anything against them unless you had vanities or something similar of the sort, and Dino Rabbit. Fire from Orson Tinky to 3. I don't know what it was over there. I'm guessing it was semi-limited. Royal Tribute to 3. That was a random big thing that happened, and I was like, why Konami? Even at 1, it was a really big issue opening hand. Now I have to worry about a Royal Tribute for the whole duel. No, that's too much, Konami. They're probably just gonna allow it for one format, and then they're just gonna hit it to like back to 1 or ban it. Black Whirlwind Unlimited. We already have it unlimited, so it doesn't matter. Sacred Sword of the 7 Stars. With it being at 3, E-Drags being at 1, you kind of can't plus off of it like they used to, and there are only like 2 decks that can actually make use of it. But I was playing something, don't remember what it was. It was some kind of random deck, but they said Sacred Sword of the 7 Stars. They banished something, and they just kicked off, and it was just like, whoa. I was like, congrats, and you deserve a clap for figuring that, like, for playing something that's not played. But that's the list, guys. I'm gonna try keeping you updated on the TCG band list. And sorry about the like, I haven't made a video in forever, but I had school, I had work, life, blah 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 blah. But now since I got a mic too, I'm gonna start doing deck profiles. I don't have a camera or anything yet, so I can't do duels or in real life deck profiles for you guys. But I'll try doing it as soon as possible. And tell me what you guys think of this list and what you think if anything's going to be different than TCG. So comment, subscribe, like the video, and see you guys later.